Good Friday, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Today we're here taping in a different location. We're here at the Corwin Deep Equity Institute, and we have our students today from Clayton County who will be participating in a conversation about equity. And so we're excited to be here. We wanted to drop by and greet our students and just let them know that we're very proud that they're here representing Clayton County. Yesterday, the team, the Curriculum Instruction and Assessment team, along with myself, we were able to co-present with Dr. Sandra Alexander of Corwin on the 7 principles of culturally responsive pedagogy and teaching. And so hopefully we'll be able to share that information with everyone at some time in the near future. But it was a well presented and well attended event, and we're very grateful for the opportunity to share what Clayton County is doing to ensure that we have culturally responsive pedagogy occurring in all of our classrooms. We have a few announcements today I'd like to share. First, our reminder that we are moving, our entire school system is moving from Office 365 to Gmail, October 25th. Again, we're moving from Office 365 to Gmail on October 25th. Please check your emails as critical information and instructions will be announced, shared by our technology department. Digital learning specialists will also be on site to assist as needed on October 25th and 26th. The movement transition allows teachers and students to communicate more effectively. It is a more secure email system that will protect employees from certain phishing attacks. We're excited to be moving to the new email system. Thanks to all of our stakeholders for your support, and more information will be provided by the technology department in coming weeks as we move to this full migration. We want to celebrate or highlight National School Lunch Week, October 15th through the 19th. We want to always thank our school nutrition, child nutrition staff and director, Ms. Audrey Hamilton, for all that they do to ensure that our students are fed a wonderful breakfast, a delicious lunch, and snacks, I should say, and snacks, every day that they're in school. And so we celebrate, we applaud, we commend our child school nutrition staff as we celebrate and recognize National School Lunch Week, October 15th through the 19th. We want to also recognize our transportation department and our bus drivers. National School Bus Safety Week is October 22nd through the 26th. And we know that our bus drivers transport almost 30,000 students to and from school every day. Therefore, it's only right that we commend them for the work that they're doing, the entire transportation department. Under the leadership of Mr. Harold Walker, clearly, our students are getting to school safely and they're getting home safely. We're very thankful for the efforts of our transportation department, in particular, our school bus drivers. Again, National School Bus Safety Week, October 22nd through 26th. We want to acknowledge a few fine art events that will be occurring, and we want to encourage you to support these upcoming performances. Save the date for Orchestra Noir, Clayton Nights event at the Performing Arts Center, December 1st. It's a fundraiser event. We are raising funds for the Superintendent Scholarship this year. Last year during graduation, we awarded one student at every high school a $1,000 scholarship. This year, we'd like to award 10 students at every high school a $1,000 scholarship. So we're asking everyone that if you're available, it's going to be a great holiday event with the Orchestra Noir, I believe I'm saying it correctly. We want you to come out, participate, buy a ticket, bring your whole family, buy the entire family a ticket, and know that the funds that we raise are going toward a good cause. We want to also acknowledge that the Colored Museum by George C. Wolfe will be occurring on October 19th, performed by Stillwell School of the Arts Theater Department. Also, the Addams Family will occur on November 8th through the 9th, performed by M.D. Roberts Fine Arts Magnet Program. Please visit our website for more details and future productions. Don't forget, early voting is occurring right now. It began on Monday, October 15th, and it will conclude November 2nd. Reminder, check all resources shared in previous updates to ensure your voting information is updated as needed. Don't forget to make sure you take the appropriate ID. We don't want anyone denied their right to vote. Don't forget, if you don't vote early, again, October 15th through November 2nd, make sure you vote on Tuesday, midterm election, November 6th. Tuesday, November 6th. And that will be a day off for Clayton County Public Schools because we want you to exercise your constitutional right to vote. As we continue to transition to Munis, this is just a reminder that all CCPS employees will be moving to semi-monthly pay in January of 2019. Employees, we encourage you to prepare for this transition. Please check your emails for periodic updates. A recent announcement was shared on Monday, October 15th. Thank you to all stakeholders who attended our recent critical conversation that we had at Forest Park Community Center. It was held on October 16th. Remember to always check the website. Check the link that says Critical Conversations, and always know that we value your participation, your presence, and your voice. The questions, the comments are always helpful as we move our district to higher levels of performance. Let's not forget, our SPLOST vote will occur on March 19, 2019. We'll consistently throughout this semester and in the early part of next semester, we'll send out updates to all, reminding everyone of the current projects that are being funded in SPLOST 5 and also the proposed projects for SPLOST 6. Remember, those proposed projects for SPLOST 6 are predicated upon the passing of SPLOST 6, the referendum, on March 19th. So while as employees, we cannot tell our community how to vote as employees or in our employee capacity, we can inform our community that the projects that are planned will not occur if the referendum does not pass. And so our community has to decide what it wants to see occur relative to SPLOST, and they'll make that decision on March 19th of 2019. So we encourage you to keep that date, put it in your calendar, and remember to go out and vote. We want to acknowledge our partnership with the Clayton County Parks and Recreation and the Board of Commissioners. They will hold the 2018 Breast Cancer Walk and Fall Festival. It will occur Saturday, that's this Saturday, October 20th. The Breast Cancer Walk begins at 11:30 a.m. The Fall Festival begins at 1 p.m. We're seeking participation from our schools, our bands, our dance groups, and our choirs. Let's show up in large numbers to represent Clayton County Public Schools. That's again this Saturday. Breast Cancer Walk begins at 11:30 a.m. and the Fall Festival begins at 1 p.m. Also, as you well know, last school year we had 4 students to commit suicide. And therefore, we're working diligently to ensure that our students have the support that they need, that they always believe that there is no situation that's beyond being corrected or fixed, that they should always have hope. To bring awareness to suicide, we will be having our first Clayton County Public Schools Suicide Prevention Walk to be held on November 3rd at the Southern Crescent Stadium, which is next to Drew High School, from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. It's our 5K walk to connect, to walk, and to bring awareness again to suicide. We're encouraging all employees, all students, all families, all community members to come out and be a part of this awareness 5K event. It's our first one as a school system, but it's so important. It's so important that we bring awareness and that we encourage our students and we encourage adults, that we share the dispositions when individuals are contemplating suicide, that we would raise, if you will, the level of awareness, and that we have conversations about this so that our students, our community will know that every student is important to us. Everyone is valued, and life is precious. And we don't want any of our students or employees or any community member for that matter to feel the need to take their lives when they're going through major life events. So again, November 3rd, our first 5K suicide awareness walk at Southern Crescent Stadium next to Drew High School, 1 p.m. until 5 p.m. We're pleased to announce another night, our second night, annual night of CCPS night with the Atlanta Hawks at the State Farm Arena. The event will take place on Friday, November 9th at the State Farm Arena, formerly known as Phillips Arena. So look for emails from our communications department to sign up to attend. So let's not forget, Clayton, we want to be well represented during that Hawks game on November 9th. And let's not forget to save the date for our second annual State of the Schools address. It will occur January 29th at 6 p.m. at the Performing Arts Center. We will continuously send out reminders as we get closer to that event. So I'll conclude with my conversations about instruction. Clearly, we're 9 weeks through the semester and really a fourth of the way through the school year. So I want to encourage all of us to maintain that focus, ensure that our students are learning the standards, mastering the standards. Through our rigor relevance conversation, we're ensuring that the rigor of the standard, the rigor of instruction, and the rigor of assessment are all equal. They're all at the same level. Let's continue with our use of higher order thinking questions. Let's continue with our use of academic discourse. And let's continue with our close reading and our use of evidence-based writing. Our students should be writing every day. They should be reading every day. They should be solving problems. They should be thinking at high levels. And they should be asking questions at high levels. Remember, our goal is to move our students to Quad D in the rigor relevance framework. You may not start in Quad D, but through effective instruction that's planned well, the goal is to move from Quad A, if you start there, to B, to C, to D. We want our students to spend most of their time in Quad D. Remember, what we put into instruction, into learning, is what we'll get out of it. So identifying the standards, providing effective levels of instruction, academic discourse, higher order thinking questions, evidence-based writing, staying focused on ensuring that our students are getting the support that they need, using the resources in the classroom and beyond the classroom. If it's iReady or Achieve 3000, we want every student to know where they are in their reading level, their math performance, and work to make progress. Work to make progress. You all know this by now. While we may not can control that all of our students land with us at or above grade level in reading and math, wherever they start, it's our work, our passion is to ensure that we add value to their instructional experience, that regardless of where they start, that when they end with us, whether that occurs in May or some other time, that our students have grown, that they have shown progress, that they're reading at higher levels, they're doing math at higher levels, they're understanding science and social studies at higher levels. That's our role as educators. That's what we do, and we do that rather well here in Clayton County. We're working to implement some 0 to 5 early learning initiatives because we want more families to understand the strategies that they can utilize to ensure that students are ready, school ready. And if we can get our kids coming to school ready, then our kindergarten teachers, our first grade, second grade, third grade teachers will be able to do what they need to do to ensure that those students are reading on or above grade level by third grade. And we've noticed that if we can get them on or above grade level by third grade, that we can maintain their reading and math performance. And so we're working to that end. Clearly, more work to do, but that's okay. One day at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time, 1 semester at a time, 1 year at a time. Continue to work as a team, continue to acknowledge, continue the efforts of everyone, continue to collaborate. Remember, it's collective expertise. It's collective efficacy that we're working toward. We want every individual classroom to produce what it should produce, and then collectively, as a school system or as a set of schools, we want to produce the improvements that we know our students can do in our schools, in our classrooms. So keep up the great work. I look forward to visiting as I visit many schools. I look forward to seeing you out there. I look forward to just observing and participating in the engagement that's occurring in our classrooms. So let's have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.